where a stump has randomly appeared in the middle of the floor that I'm going to sit on. I know, right? Because it just grew here. There was a big tree, and we had to cut down the tree, but the stump's still here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Get off the stump? Why? Why? No, it's attached to the floor. It's growing out of the floor. I'm pretty sure it was growing. When I came in this morning, there was a big tree here, and Graham just cut it down, and now there's this stump. Yep. So, what's this? Are you sure? What if it's a wand, like in Harry Potter? What if what if I'm conducting a band or something? It's an umbrella. He's going to take over now and do the rest of this. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That's the thing, is it can be anything. Sure, it's a stick, but it could be anything that you imagine it to be. That's the key thing, right? Anything you can imagine it to be. So what do you imagine yours to be? A javelin. All right. How about yours? Wait, so let me get this straight. Your stick is a big stump growing out of the floor. It could be about 300 years from now. Yeah, it could be. It totally could be. How about yours? What's yours? I don't know. What's an I don't know? Thank you, because that's the next really important thing too, is that sometimes it takes a while of staring at it and deciding what it is. Who knows what it could be? It could be a plain old stick. Yes, it could be a plain old stick. Although, see, hers isn't a plain old stick, though. It's got little branches. See, mine does not. So it's a different stick. No! I had some junk in my garden I wanted to get rid of. So I thought, let's make everybody... No, it's about imagination. It's about imagination. See, imagination is really important, because without imagination, well, like, what would happen? Yeah, there wouldn't be a stump growing out of the floor. You would have literally a stick in your hand instead of a Harry Potter wand. I really want it to be a Harry Potter wand. Are you sure? But see, if you imagine it, right? And what? How do you think I might imagine? What might make me imagine this is a Harry Potter wand? What do you think? It's straight-ish. Yeah, kind of. Yeah. That's why it's a good Harry Potter one, right? They're not always. Some of them are kind of crooked. And, yeah. There's things about the stick, but there's also things about me too, right? That make me wonder what this might be. And we're all different, so it could be anything. That's why it's important to wonder. And you got to look at it and go, what are you really? Like, let's think about that. And what is it? What do you imagine? See, I think Jesus thinks imagination is really super important. It's really super important, because without imagination... Right. Is there anything impossible, do you think? What does impossible mean?
It means no one can ever do it.
Yeah. But
everything's possible.
seriously, you take over. Because you're right again. Nothing's impossible. It's only impossible until we figure out how to do it. And that's the cool thing about Jesus. Like, Jesus is always saying stuff like, oh, you should love your neighbor, and you should love your enemies. You should love people who are really difficult to love sometimes. And we go, oh, Jesus, that's a nice thought, but that's really hard, and I can't imagine how I would do that. It's impossible sometimes. And then Jesus would go, nope. It's only impossible until you figure out how to do it, so keep trying. That's why you need your... Did you just say your stick was Donald Trump?
Yeah, you did.
A useless piece of wood. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, all right. So we'll talk politics later, you and me, okay? Over lunch, yeah. That's why it's so important. Because Jesus says, no, it's not impossible. Loving people that are hard to love isn't impossible. You can do it. Just keep trying. Use your imagination and just keep trying. And before you know it, the stump's growing out of the floor.
No, it's not.
It was a tree. Graham cut it down. That's why there's a stump here.
No, it's
Yep.
wobbling.
It's what?
It's wobbling. See? It's not
Okay, so it's a tree that can walk. Yeah,
No.
it can walk. So, we're going to sing. Do you know This Little Light of Mine? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Okay, we're going to do This Little Light of Mine, and then Everywhere I Go, I'm going to let it shine. Okay? So, and as we're doing that, when we start to sing Everywhere I Go, I'm going to let it shine, you guys can head off. Okay? And do your cool stuff, and we'll do our cool stuff, and then we'll meet later at lunch. Okay? Okay, so, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Everybody, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine.